Alright, there we go. And I will monitor the stream from my phone.
Alright. Okay, we're live.
We are live.
We are up and active. Hello, everyone. Well, there's nobody here yet. I don't think. We'll see as people start to trickle in. I'm just gonna keep working on this for a bit.
Yeah, let's get a... Here we go. I need the link. Alright, posted on Blue Sky, posted on the channel, the text post for the channel, posted on Tumblr,
What is that?
that was my reminder to take the trash cans out.
Oh, I see.
Sharing this in all my Discord servers. Go.
Hello, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the happy anniversary wishes. I think the amount of times I beat Lingering Will, he's probably gonna have to go to therapy. Not like he didn't need some already.
Yeah.
I am drawing something completely unrelated right now. My friends and I were doing a stream this morning where we were drawing Fakemon. This is a Charmander line variant. Here, I'll pull the other ones up too. There's Charmeleon, there's Charmander. I enjoyed my design so much that I've just been continuing to work on it after the stream is over.
Trying to pull up the stream chat. How do you get the... How do you get this? I can't get the stream.
Sorry guys, Tyler doesn't know how to use his phone. Give me a sec.
Or how do you navigate YouTube mobile on here? At least.
Why is it so zoomed in?
This is how it is on how it looks on my phone.
Well, how it looks on my phone.
Because I'm on web browser instead.
That's actually a good question. I don't know where the hell the chat is in your setup. There should be a button down here for live chat.
Yeah. The worst case, we'll just pull up the chat on your phone.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Sorry, I was hoping to kind of contribute a little bit with the spreading things out on the devices, but.
Oh my god, wait. The internet's fucked. I'm just gonna turn it off. It's mobile data time.
Want some popcorn? Or not yet?
I'm trying to mute
Fair.
this phone. So we're not getting double audio. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, here you go.
Okay.
Want some popcorn?
Yeah, sure, I'll take a little. Always feed your artists, people. They work faster on food.
Absolutely. Sleep well, Rixakir. Oh, RivaliFan85 said that my immediate thought upon seeing the colors of your Pokemon was the main form of a Common Rider.
I suppose. He's, the color palette is based off the Scarlet Macaw. So what we were doing was, we're trying to raise some funds, because my friends are coming out to LA next week. And they want to cover, like, you know, extra travel costs and food and things like that. So we were doing a stream on her Twitch channel, where we took donations and people could submit emoji prompts, and we would have to create Pokemon based on those prompts.
Ooh.
And this one that we got was Lizard Sword Pirate. So my idea ended up evolving into a Charmander line variant that's sort of a combo of, like, you know, Velociraptors where they're feathered, but they're colored like macaws, because those are the pirate parrots.
Yeah, that's yeah. When you mentioned the pirate thing, I'm like, oh, so this is the pirate. So these are pirate
it's the parrot, and then they have these pirate sabers on their tails.
Ooh.
So that was how that concept came together. Yeah, so that's where the color scheme comes from, which I think it makes a lot more sense once I put the blue on it.
Yeah, yeah.
The blue really makes it look more like a parrot, I think.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think we're probably going to be doing those more often to fund trips and things. I know she wants to buy a new streaming computer, because the one she has now is kind of crapping out on her. It was honestly kind of a struggle to get the stream up and running this morning.
Oof.
Yeah, we had to restart it like 3 different times.
Aye.
Yeah, not fun.
Thankfully, we haven't had any of as much trouble with that when we're doing our streams.
Yeah, definitely not as much of a problem.
Yeah, I can't believe we've been doing these streams for almost doing the Kingdom Hearts gaming streams for almost a year now.
Jeez, don't tell me that.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, it's literally been like it's been almost a year since we did this did the anniversary stream last year. It feels like time flies.
It really does.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because, like...
How long is it going to take us to play all the Kingdom Hearts games?
I mean, at the rate we're going, we'll be finished with Chain of Memories by, like...
You said October, right?
Yeah, we should be finished with Chain of Memories by the end of October, end of October at the every other week rate we're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been doing this for a while. Do you want me to swap over to doing something Kingdom Hearts related now?
Yeah, I figure we can probably start with Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, so overwrite this.
Hi, Rosalie. Thank you. Can't believe it's been. Always makes me feel proud that that the channel's been going on for 4 years now. It doesn't feel like any time has passed at all. It barely feels like time has passed. It's one of those things where it's like, wait, that was 4 years ago?
I'm gonna open this one. Because I don't remember what size the thumbnails have to be. Okay. 1280 by 720, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I still have a bamboo. It still makes me feel like bamboozled by the passage of time. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean we've been here? We've been living in California this long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So I've done the first 2. So I guess I can work on number 3. Microcosm, macrocosm. Oh, this is a lot of fun little character arts in it.
Yeah, I definitely thought that would be a fun thing for my first a fun idea for one of my first for that like thumbnail for my first 3 Voltron videos.
Alright, let me get this image off of here.
Leary asking me to share the popcorn with everyone. Want another handful?
Sure. At least he's asking instead of just eating it all.
Might as well just put the bowl right next to you so you can snack it.
Yeah, sure.
So you can snack it and eat, and then I'll just pop in, and then I'll just
pop in, haha. Let's crop this a little bit closer. I'm basically just gonna trace the screen.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Because fuck actually drawing that from scratch.
Oh yeah.
this in red so it stands out a little more.
But yeah, I'm really glad. And I'm really both proud. I'm both proud of myself for all the hard work I put into all my videos, both Kingdom Hearts and Voltron, and also very proud of how and amazed at how well my Kingdom Hearts ones have been received.
Yeah, man, for a small YouTube channel, you're doing well.
Yeah, like it only took me like a little over it took me like maybe a year and a half to make it to like 1,000 subscribers, which was like wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I'm currently at like 1,777,000.
I'm thirsty.
Wait, no, 1,700. Wait, no, 1.77k. So that's 1,770. Sorry, I can't do math right now.
Don't panic, Howler. You're fine. I don't think anyone else can do math either. Right, guys? None of us can do math.
So I'm glad that I've built up a following with my channel, and I hope that following kind of carries over to my Voltron videos, because I know that's kind of going to be a bit of an experiment to see how many people my videos will attract, and also how many of my existing audience will stick around for the Voltron stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leary asked which video I'm most satisfied with. The one that I think I really like this one. Honestly, it's tough to choose because every time I make a new video, I think this is my new favorite. So basically, my answer to that is always whichever one I'm working on most recently. But the ones but if I would have to say, like, in terms of like the ones that I always like, that I occasionally am tempted to like rewatch the most, just to feel like, just to think to myself, man, I really cooked with this.
Man, I'm good.
Yeah, I would have to say it's a toss-up between my long 42-minute Romance in Kingdom Hearts video, my Maleficent video, my video on my video on on what it means to be real in the Kingdom Hearts universe, where I shamelessly titled so I'd have an excuse to include the opening lines of Bohemian Rhapsody over the end credits.
That was a fun one to draw. I honestly kind of enjoyed drawing Sora coming out of a TV for some reason. I don't know, that one was fun.
Yeah, I'm sure. And then also my Zigbar video, God,
I'm kind of sad that Zigbar came out before the Ken Barbie prison meme did. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that was, yeah. Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, that would have been hilarious. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I would. Or actually, wait, wasn't Barbie 2023? Or was that 2024? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was 2024. I feel like it definitely happened after, because if you had I definitely feel like if you'd given me that thumbnail but after Barbie came out, I would have definitely tried to do the meme.
Yeah, it definitely was before the movie. I just couldn't remember the movie came out because it was just a question of like which year.
I don't remember. Time isn't real.
Yeah. Leary said, who would Zigbar/Lucio be paired with in that meme?
I don't know. Who does he... I don't know. He doesn't really have, like, a partner or anything.
Besides Master of Masters.
I guess, yeah. But the Master of Masters would also do the thing, you know? Like, they would both do the Ken part of it.
True. He does. He does kind of hang out with. There are some moments of him like chatting and hanging out with Demix in 358 Days. A little bit.
You can play into the Demix is the Master of Masters theory with that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Holly said Brain from Union Cross.
Brain from Union Cross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who the fuck is Brain?
He is. Oh well, he. Heavily implied but not officially confirmed to be Ericus's grandfather.
Oh!
But
Why is his name Brain?
It's a reference. So basically, there's a lot of.
It's a Pinky and the Brain reference.
Well, people love to make jokes about that, make that exact reference.
Nice.
But actually, there's a lot of like computer coding references in the Union Cross mobile game, and so Brain's a reference to, I think it was either a coding language or a computer virus.
Oh, I see.
Which fits with how the fact that like his whole thing, he described like in one scene like how his mission was to become the virus that derails the Master of Masters' plans.
Oh, okay.
So he's named after it was a computer virus. So yeah, he's named after a computer virus.
Is she a good guy or a bad guy?
He's a good guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Saying things like "I want to become the virus" is kind of villainous, though.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that everyone was sus about him. One of the reasons people were that like. So basically, for a while, there was a while. So basically, like when they introduced like when they introduced like teenage Marluxia as one of the leaders of the survivors of the Keyblade War, they set up a thing where it's like the 5 leaders were supposed to be. There were supposed to be 5 leaders, and one of them was supposed to be this girl, was supposed to be Strelitzia, who we later found out was Marluxia's little sister. Right. And except before they could meet up and find out and learn who all the new leaders were supposed to be, she got murdered. And the mystery of who killed her and took her place was one of the driving questions for Union Cross for a while.
Uh-huh.
And so that like I will become the virus line was one of the things that kept Brain on the suspect list.
Oh, I see. He was literally just a red herring.
Yeah. Whereas Marluxia, of course, was a pink. Well, as opposed to a pink herring like Marluxia.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, because everyone was like, it's Marluxia. He totally killed her. And
His own sister.
And then we find out like several things where he's like he goes to where he finds like teenage Lorcine where he's like, I need you to tell me what you know about my sister Strelitzia. And the entire
that's what everyone knew.
And everyone's like, oh no, this is worse. Like, oh, Marley, like that's honestly a great twist for like Marluxia's character, because it like before like with like Days we didn't really have like as much of any like real personality, like a lot. He was just kind of a very kind of there.
He was just the villain.
Yeah, he didn't really have like a personality or backstory, but then like now like him and his sister, suddenly it's like, oh my god, it becomes so tragic. Like looking at him in Chain of Memory, at his actions in Chain of and dialogue in Chain of Memories now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Relevant95 asked what the animal my mask is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a wolf. It's a reference to my favorite novel series, Red Rising, where the main character is associated with wolves, and his friends from school in the first book go on to become like this top rebel commando squad, and who all like wear wolf pelts as their emblem.
Mm-hmm.
So that the wolf head, and so the logo for the series, and so like the style, and so my original logo for my channel was I just took the stylized wolf head emblem that was associated with their school's equivalent of a Harry Potter house, and took it and colored it purple, because the series was set in a dystopian future where human civilization had been reorganized into a caste system color coded by job type, and violet in my username was the color of the artist caste. So all the artists were referred to as violets. The wolf plays into why the team in the series is called the Howlers, and so fans of the series call ourselves Howlers or the Howler Legion, and the author of course is Howler 1 after the main character's call sign.
Well, what's so funny?
Oh no, Leary's currently reading Red Rising, and so they said you could have warned me about the cake thing. Sorry about that, Leary. Although I think they I thought I remembered the book. I thought I remembered the wolf pelt coming up earlier in the book or sooner in the book than where you last messaged me your thoughts. Yeah. And Rivali said they thought it was a jackal, but they can see the wolf. But they can see the wolf now. Jackals are another important imagery in the series that I will get that
for different reasons.
For different reasons that I will not spoil. Your brother said something that will always be shocking to him Kim, that you never played a Final Fantasy game.
You said that at the other stream, dude. Can you stop hounding me about Final Fantasy? God. I will have you know I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 with my friends, so there.
I mean, my Final Fantasy gaming experience has exclusively consisted of beating Final Fantasy X, playing the start of 10-2, playing a little bit of 14, and the demo for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then absorbing the rest of the plots of everything else via pop culture osmosis.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally everything I know. And I beat Final Fantasy 15, but that's it. Everything else I know about Final Fantasy games comes from the internet. Raleigh Fan 85 said, "Play Final Fantasy then, and he'll stop bothering you."
No, I'm busy. I barely have time for the games I want to play right now. Let's go ahead and do the text for this one.
Yeah, and I was gonna have like the title in this. I remember I was thinking the title in the center and the character.
I got you, bro. I got you. Let me just find a. I'm gonna stick it as right now.
Yeah. Your brother said right now he's playing KH1 because he's ran out of super bosses to kill.
Well, there you go. Make you a little smaller. There.
Yeah. Yeah, so far I've got from... Yeah, as for Kingdom Hearts stuff, so far for my channel, I've got... my first 3 Voltron videos for my first batch of Voltron videos are completely done. Music and everything, just barring some final tweaks to correct some typos and formatting error, some typos in some of the captions and formatting errors in the end credits. I'm almost done with the first draft of my 4th video, so I'll have all of those. I basically have like enough videos for all the videos up through October already done, and almost done with the video for December. So I'm hoping. Because despite trying to pace myself, my creative juices keep driving me to keep building up a bigger and bigger buffer. Because I've got some long videos planned for that set.
All right.
Yeah. I definitely encourage. As much as I will talk about as I will be discussing at length in my first Voltron video, the final season is a mess. I wouldn't as much, but I do still feel like the show is worth watching. Watching.
Question:
Mm-hmm.
Which of these is the queen?
Left.
The blue one. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm about to draw a mermaid. Enjoy.
Yeah.
How do I fit him in this screen? I might have to bend him kind of strangely in here.
I figured that might end up happening. I figured that was probably going to happen anyway. But yeah, so unfortunately, So unfortunately, unfortunately, like that's one of the things. One of the reasons I'm doing like a. Why I'm planning on doing. I mentioned when I said I was going to do full-form videos that I'm going to do like a stream before the first video goes up, where I do an episode-by-episode summary of the series, is because unfortunately, due to some contractual weirdness that I'm still kind of side-eyeing, me and pretty much all my Voltron friends are side-eyeing still, that Netflix, despite DreamWorks took the series off of Netflix in the U.S. in December last year. So the only way to legally watch the show is if you live is like VPNs or outside, or if you live outside the U.S. So that's and not everyone has the time, and also not everyone has the time to sit through 78 episodes of television. I figured I'd do a stream summarizing everything for the benefit of people who don't have the ability to watch the show to merit the ability or the time to watch it legally. Sure. Legally. So I'm planning on since the first video, which perfect time to announce, so I mentioned before, the first video is going up at the end of this month, so last Saturday of the month like usual, so it'll be going up on the August 30th. So the stream will probably be, I'm planning on doing like the weekend before, since that's going to be, since the 30th is the weekend of the 30th is a Kingdom Hearts stream weekend. So I'm planning on, so I think I'll do the stream on the 23rd, and the video go up on the 30th. That way, people. That way, I can, gives a week to generate interest and give people time and give people time to and give people who want to watch the video time to watch the stream on video.
I can't figure out what to do with this damn arms.
Oh, Leary said, talking about mermaids, which do you prefer? Mermaids, fairies, vampires, or werewolves?
Werewolves.
For me, I'm kind of split on mermaids. Honestly, mostly mermaids for me.
He really likes mermaids, you guys. You have no idea. I live with the man. He really likes mermaids. Make him a little bit bigger. Really fill up that strange face.
But yeah, in the meantime, for Kingdom Hearts content, but in the meantime, so videos, the stream is going to be the 23rd, first video is going to be August 30th, then the second video is going to be last weekend of September, third video, the third one, the one that Ken's doing the thumbnail for now, is going to be going up last weekend of October, and then my fourth video that I'm working on now, and actually was up till like 11:30, and that was up till 11:30 working on last night, and didn't fall asleep until after midnight. Is going to go up, and it is going to go up last weekend of December. But basically,
you really should have gotten me a shirtless picture of this guy, because I don't know what his skin looks like. One of my Voltron. Well, unfortunately, there don't exist shirtless pictures of this incarnation of him. Oh damn, bro's never been shirtless on screen before. Fuck.
He has though in the '80s version.
Oh.
So let me message my friend and see if she can send me I think my friend Crystal sent me one to see if,
for research purposes, I'm sure.
Mainly to convert someone to watching the original after talking about it while in the middle of a discussion about the history of the franchise.
Oh, I see.
But let me see if I can. Yeah, see what
you can do.
Yeah, because there are a fair number of shirtless scenes for Lotor in the original '80s version.
I mean, he's an alien. I don't know what he's got going on under that flight suit he's wearing. I was never a big Lotor fan. He just radiates smug energy.
For me, he won. Season 5 was where Season 5 was what won. Was where I won. Was when I was won over.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's hard for me to really put into words what I enjoy about the character, especially not without spoiling my videos, because as much as I do while I do want to tease some stuff, I don't want to drop all the bombshells at once.
I'm a little curious why he's a mermaid here.
Basically, there's an episode. There's a episode that's kind of considered a filler episode in season 2. Remember the one where Lance and Hunk get stuck on a mermaid planet?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't pay super close attention when I was watching the show.
Fair, but
there's a lot of details that I don't really remember.
Fair. So point being, there was that one mermaid episode, and I've talked in my videos before about, like, you know, microcosm to macrocosm storytelling, where a plot scenario in, like, an early episode will get repeated in a later episode with bigger stakes and a larger impact on the plot and a larger and greater significance to the plot. And so one of the things that I've found, one of the things I've learned in the course of my friends in the fandom and our various discussions about the series is that the mermaid episode was a microcosm for a plot twist that happens in season 6, and the Mermaid Queen's a microcosm for Lotor.
Oh, I see. He is the mermaid. I get it.
Yeah.
Draw him taking a nap. Only time bro gets some friggin' rest in this series.
So it's like partial angle, so it's like you can only see like the top of his pecs, but I got one picture.
Just need an idea of what his skin looks like. Okay, he's just purple all the way.
Yeah, like he's just
okay.
yeah,
nothing special. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just purple. Yeah, he's just purple. Yeah, he's just purple all the way down.
You heard it here first, folks. Lotor is just purple.
Yeah, he's literally just a human with elf ears and purple skin, and white hair. In terms of design, at least in terms of design. Yeah, I'm honestly not. Yeah, Rosalie, I'm not much of a swimmer, honestly.
Oh, I love swimming.
Yeah. Yeah, Leary said of the question of the debate of the like mermaids, fairies, vampires, werewolves, they would say werewolves. They like mermaids, but are very picky about designs. Not much of a fan of the human part. Not much of a fan of the human part. Has absolutely no amphibious details kind of thing, aspect.
Oh, I see. You like your mermaids a little freaky. I get it.
So as you guys can guess from the title, the third I'm doing the title. I think I mentioned this. I probably already mentioned this in one of our previous streams. The October Voltron video is going to be like a Voltron edition version of my microcosm to macrocosm video to give people a refresher and also explain the concept so that to people who haven't watched my Kingdom Hearts videos without making them go back and watch all of that. Mm-hmm. And then my fourth video is basically going to be a big Lotor character analysis video. And it is the closest I've come to in a while to challenging my Romance in KH video for like longest video on the channel. Like,
do you have any other angles of the Mermaid Queen?
Yeah, let me get.
I want to see what else is up with this spot pattern.
Fair. Yeah, sure. Let me. I think I got another picture. I got another picture or two of her. Let me pull this from my.
Oh yeah, let us know if the music's too loud, guys, or too soft. I can shift it.
Yeah. Okay, found another picture.
Yeah, send it over.
There we go.
Send it over. Episode 4 is gonna be fun to draw.
Yeah.
Okay. I did the fins differently.
I mean, it's totally fine the way you did it. I wasn't expecting like an exact match. I figured there were gonna be some they were probably did with.
I'm sure not everyone remembers what the Mermaid Queen looks like anyway.
That's fair.
There. We'll call that good. Okay. Final line work time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rosalie says you're doing great.
Thank you. I've been drawing all day today, so my shoulder kind of hurts.
Oof.
I'll be looking forward to taking a break for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if you need to, if you want to pause, and if at any point you want to pause, you want to.
No, I'm good. I rested up after the earlier stream. I thought I was going to be able to also get stuff with my webcomic done today.
Ah.
But I sat down to my computer after finishing that, 2.5-hour stream with my friends, and I was like, I can't do it.
Fair.
I can't draw anymore right now. If I'm going to be fit for the KH stream tonight, I need to relax.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking at. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing people to starting to upload these videos so that I can share them with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then. Yeah, and especially because even if right now my Lotor video is just a few seconds shy of exactly 40 minutes long.
Wow.
But and I know once I show it to our other roommate, it's probably gonna get. I'm I'm likely to end up trimming it down a little bit. But I basically I have got at least 4 scripts this season that I know in my gut are gonna finally crack the 42-minute mark.
Nice.
Because honestly, I actually have to change my answer about which video is which video I'm most satisfied with. Because it is definitely to say that definitely the Romance of Kingdom Hearts 1 is the top is the top spot out of all of them because of the fact that I was able to make a video that was that long and people would and that people would sit through and enjoy. Because at the beginning I was at the beginning I thought especially because it's when I first started my videos making my videos I thought I felt exhausted. I felt like 15 or 20 minutes was long. So having something so I feel like I felt most really accomplished that I was able to not only make something that was 42 minutes, but also have that people liked it and enjoyed it and were willing to sit through it. And it's kind of become a personal challenge for me ever since to try and break that record. Record, because I know. because my video, and I know that I'm finally gonna manage it with my first Voltron set, because I basically have managed to set it up so that one page of a script translates into 3 minutes of per every 3 minutes of video, or well, 3 minutes of video for every 1 page of script.
Mm-hmm.
And of my Voltron scripts that I've written, so for my analysis videos, I've got how many? I've got how many? What's the count? What's the total count? Waiting for these to load on my laptop. I've got what was it?
I didn't try it all in his hands, but shh, don't tell anyone. Nobody will notice. He's so tiny.
No judgment.
He's so tiny on the screen. As long as you guys in the audience don't mention it to anyone, nobody will notice, okay? I'm swearing you to secrecy. Right now. Cross your heart.
Yeah, so I've got 4 videos in my first set of Voltron scripts that are over 15 pages long. So that which is going to translate into over 45 plus minutes of video.
Woo!
Like the last 2 videos of my Voltron set are even 20 plus pages of script. So that's going to be those are going to be like probably even crack over an hour.
Okay. They're definitely touching his ass in that screenshot.
Yeah, Rosalie said. Rosalie said, I like long vids, but they're not as easy to make. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to build a buffer before I get to those long videos, so that way I can just I can just upload the ones that I've already finished and chug the ones that I've already finished on my planned schedule while I'm chugging away at those super long ones. Leary saying Howler one day makes a 6-hour video too. Oh my god, I honestly am in awe of how Tennille was able to, of the fact that Tennille had the patience, had the stamina and patience and dedication to do that, to just pull that off with just doing their whole 6-hour video, on why it matters that on Riku being gay and why it matters. Because honestly, because I split up my, so many of my videos got split up because I was trying to avoid making them too long, because I did not have this, especially because a lot of my videos, especially because most of my videos were made while I was still working, so I was having to be like, okay, what can I do on my timetable with my current schedule? So I split things up based on what was easiest for me to fit into a single video to give it the focus it deserves. Yeah. Yeah, Rosalie saying Howler with a 6-hour blank is gay vid. Technically, my Romancing Kingdom Hearts video was mostly focused on Sora, so you could from a certain point of view you could view
He's already done it.
Just not 6 hours.
I don't know what I would talk about for 6 hours.
Yeah, honestly,
I could certainly draw for 6 hours, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Pinkish purple color.
So my plan is a 10 episode set of Voltron videos that I'll be releasing. The first 3 that I'll basically be releasing over the next year and a half, and then after that I'm gonna go back to another Kingdom Hearts set in 20 set, and in the meantime we'll continue. We're gonna keep doing our gaming streams, and I'm gonna be and occasionally if I have if I've got a moment to breathe in between my big Voltron videos, I'll try and do like a couple like mini-sodes for Kingdom Hearts where I just share like headcanons, theories that aren't really relevant to my big analysis stuff, and just or like my world predictions and things like that, just to kind of keep doing some Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Hearts stuff for my channel. Actually, I'm actually working on like a little bit of a mini-sode right now, even while I'm doing while I'm working on the Voltron video, since I'm getting far enough ahead in my buffer in my planned buffer in my planned production timeline that I'm way ahead of where I was expecting to be. But yeah, in the meantime, I've got while I'm working on my Voltron videos, I've got the topics for my next set of Constructing Kingdoms videos picked out, and now it's just a matter of actually writing the scripts. So far, I've got 2 scripts that are fully complete, or 2 or 2.5, I think it was 2 or 3. I think
need to stretch.
Yeah, go ahead and stretch.
All right, there's a Mermaid Lotor. He's done.
Yay!
Now I need to draw another thing in a dress, which was my debut on this channel. Drawing something in a dress. God, what is this thing?
It
has 2 polite little hands.
Yeah, so it's like, so officially it's like in terms of like the version of the season of the season we got on with all the executive meddling, it's just a random monster the heroes encountered that was like a modified super weapon that the Gaul were using that couldn't distinguish allies from enemies, and so just attacked everyone indiscriminately. But there's hints that it's a character we know.
Oh. Hence
why I'm doing the microcosm. Hence its inclusion in the microcosm in the thumbnail.
Oh no.
But yeah, there's hints that it's a character the audience recognizes.
And you're making me put it in a dress?
It's again the microcosm.
I know, it's just incredibly funny out of context.
That's another part of why I picked that was a contributing factor in the choice as well. Yeah, like because how funny would this be out of context? Is contributes at least 10% of my thought process on some of my thumbnails.
Awesome, glad to know that. I really don't know how I'm gonna fit this guy on here. He's fucking huge.
I think there's a stylized there's a little stylized thing of it in I can send you for the.
Sure, if you think it'll help, go ahead.
Yeah, let me that kind of helped. Let me just Here we go. Let me go ahead and get the.
Why does Keith look fucking adorable in this panel? They gave him big cow eyes. They really said, what if he was the cutest patootie in the world for like 2 seconds?
I know I've seen
That is how we get the views. Things in dresses. For some reason, the on-stream replay is still on my Charizard.
Bizarre. Because on your phone, it's still showing the.
I know, this is just the YouTube replay for some reason. It's really far behind.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's.
Put more things and dresses. How about you guys patron Howler's channel and.
I don't have the monetization stuff on my channel. The only monetization stuff related on the channel is just me linking everyone your Patreon.
Oh.
and Webtoon.
I guess if you make a special request to me on my Patreon and pay me a lot of money, I'll put something in a dress for you.
Where is I know I saw in my I had a screenshot of that saved somewhere. Okay, hang on one moment. Muting my. Let me just grab the screenshot here. Just gonna grab it directly from the video and then from the episode and send it to you. Hang on a sec.
Okay. We're doing a deep cut, guys.
Here we go.
Maybe someday if you get big enough, we can crowdfund a Howler plushie.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. Almost.
I was looking at the art that Bonforge Sky did. It's just begging to become a marketable plushie.
Okay, so here's a little stylized. So there's like they have like a stylized render of it in the episode that's like what is it? What is it? Where are we looking? Here we go. That like has like only like those smaller pair that has like that has things a little simplified and the small like the details simplified and like only the smaller pair of arms obscured.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that helps a little bit.
Yeah.
It's more of like a pure silhouette in that.
Yeah,
in that
it gives you a silhouette of it.
You
Yeah.
have to flip them around though. I have always appreciated the creatures in the show. There's some good creatures.
Yeah, the show is very, very much visually a masterpiece. Like it's like say whatever you want about say whatever you will about the story, which I am very much firmly on the side of defend the I am firmly on like the right defend going to bat for the writers, but because I love the story and there's a lot of stuff of detail and depth that the writers don't get credit for because the payoff got cut, particularly because the payoff to some arcs got cut, but it is visually phenomenal, if nothing else. Like no matter what happened with the story, the visuals were amazing.
It is kind of a shame that it all kind of crashed and burned at the end, because I was really hoping it might usher in a new age of, more detailed Western animations.
Yeah, I am very. It is very much one of those things where I will forever be bitter. Because because there are so many signs of like things being cut at the last minute that it's where it's like, okay, you can tell that where you can literally see like the jagged edges of where the cuts were made, and you can tell from the context clues that what was cut would have been amazing, but instead what we get is a mess.
Oh, a mess.
Oh, Leary said, in the meanwhile, I'm drawing a cute dragon to get out of the art block.
Yay! We like dragons in this household. Alright.
Yeah, dragons are always good.
Show me the dress. There's a really generous boob window. You ever seen an abomination with cleavage? You're about to. Her sleeves are like in segments. Girl, why does your dress look like this?
To kind of do some more Kingdom Hearts talk for the talk. Since it's gonna be it's gonna be until like at least like even if by some miracle I manage to finish my mega long Voltron videos early enough that I decide to speed up my production schedule, it's gonna be like late 2020, at least late 2026, early 2027 by the time I'm even close to, by the time season 4 of my Kingdom Hearts videos is ready. So I feel no shame in just kind of kind of teasing what and kind of just telling people what my plans to topics are going to be. I'm planning on, so for my 4th set of Kingdom Hearts videos, my plans are first is I'm going to be doing a video on basically covering how the series uses how the series' use of time travel fits into its overall themes. And I'm going to do video on, and then I'm also going to do a video on like a character analysis piece for Xemnas. And then since I did an episode for like, you know, Sora and Riku on gender role and how in gender roles and how that affects their character arcs in the whole context of the whole heroine's journey analysis that I do. And I was planning on finally getting around to do it for my next set, doing a video on the ladies of Kingdom Hearts and go and, you know, take that topic from the other direction.
Hey, women. Oh yeah, Heller told me to put it in a wig too, so enjoy that. This looks like freaking Nina from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh my god. Now that you said it, I can't unsee it.
Enjoy that.
Goddamn mental image I do not need.
Would you not call this an equivalent exchange?
Don't you dare.
I remember when you told me you were going to be watching Fullmetal Alchemist for the first time. I was like, he's not ready.
I was not ready. Oh yeah, Rosalie was going, no! Leary's laughing at the crown.
Yeah. Silly crown for a silly creature.
Considering what she went through what she went through in canon, she deserves it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a woman?
Yeah,
creature.
If all the evidence indicating who it is correct, Yes, it is. Yep, it's a she.
That's a woman. You go, girl, breaking beauty standards.
Yep. Yeah, for my other Kingdom Hearts set is the rest of my Kingdom Hearts set for my next set for Kingdom Hearts is gonna be so the time travel, Xemnas character analysis, Ladies of Kingdom Hearts focus video, and my plan is to do an episode on all the fairy tale elements of Kingdom Hearts in terms of both storytelling and tropes and theme and imagery, and I'm also planning on doing a character analysis video for Vanitas. But depending on how the script writing goes, those may be subject to change. Those may be subject to change. But I'm definitely, my goal is in my fourth or in season 4 or season 5 of my Kingdom Hearts video series to do a Vanitas character analysis video. Oh, Rosalie said me as a young teen accidentally stumbling upon that FMA episode in the middle of the night before bed.
Oh no, that was bad. I honestly think the scene is worse in the original FMA.
Yeah, I've definitely heard people say that because I know the 2003 Full Metal Alchemist anime went in, basically spread like kind of stretched things out in the beginning because they were trying to delay their catching up with the manga.
Yeah,
and so
they weren't very good about timing things very well back then.
Yeah, and since they since they were trying to since they spread it out, it kind of gave audiences more time to get attached to Nina before that episode.
It really helps build the tension, kind of like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. It's fucking horrifying. I honestly really would recommend checking out the original Full Metal Alchemist if anybody hasn't.
It's been on my to-do list for a while, but I never got around to it. Maybe
there's just like a vibe with it. Like you watch it and you're like, whoa, this is different. And honestly, hot take, I kind of like the ending. I like how fucked up it is.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people split on it. So I know how the original ends, how the 03 anime ends, but
I appreciate what they did with it.
Yeah, they were trying to be like, okay, we don't know, we are so far, we have like
yeah, they didn't know how it was going to end, but I feel like the ending they went with still fit with a lot of the themes of the story. It was kind of just a more pessimistic end for it.
Yeah, like that they took they basically took the pieces they had so far and tried to figure out, okay, how can we end this in a way that fits with what we have?
Yeah.
That fits with the pieces we have.
And they went with something really dark.
Yeah.
So it's something I appreciate. I definitely like having Brotherhood. I definitely like having the happy end. But the fucked up end, it's like having the bad end on a visual novel, It's not the ending that you want to keep, but you kind of appreciate the experience.
Yeah. Yeah, your brother was saying Vanitas' death in KH3 really fascinates him because Vanitas says that darkness is who I am and Ventus just accepts it. Yeah, Vanitas is a character with a lot of fascinating implications and potential and setup that has not really been explored yet. And I have a few interesting and a few ideas about why that tie into his that I'm trying to flesh out into a script, because I feel like it ties into his connection with Sora and his and Ven's connection with Sora, and because and also some dialogue that kind of and also some dialogue that kind of involves playing on the meaning that like is on the surface about something completely unrelated, but on reflection has some interesting play on words regarding when it comes to his name and origins.
I heard that part of the reason for his creation was because Sora's voice actor really wanted to play a villain.
I had never heard that before, but honestly, that would be hilarious if true.
Nomura was like, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, but also I really hope. But also I'm really fat. But also one of the things I'm going to be addressing in the video, especially, is like the fact that like Vanitas in the game is just going to be like I'm darkness. I like being a villain, and then you have like the novel giving him like a very tragic backstory, and then like the concerts including his theme music with the heroes and heroines medley. So
really?
it's like,
damn, okay.
So it's like Vanitas being like I'm a villain. I'm happy being evil, and then the concerts are gonna be like here's a loud giant neon sign that we're intending for Vanitas that we're planning to eventually have Vanitas join the good guys at some point.
Narrator's voice. He was not. We put her in a pretty sundress.
Yeah. Oh, let me for the head, let me give you let me show another because there's in the episode itself, like in the heads of the head part's a little darker than that.
Oh.
So let me just get because it's like more of a blue, it's more bluish.
Oh. Yeah, it looks purple in this image.
Yeah, it's like kind of a bluish gray, kind of a bluish grayish purple kind of overlap. But let me send you a picture and we can compare. Right? It's like the light. It's like technically it's like their light. They look purple. It's like some lighting they look purple and some their whole body looks purple. In other shots they look all blue. So let me just. Yeah, the head part's more gray. Is a little grayish.
Okay.
That. Yeah, the head. Let me say someone did a thing where they kind of adjusted the lighting of the. Where they kind of adjusted the lighting for one of the shots the creature was in. For a few of the shots the creature was in to make it a little easier to see, because the whole episode because the one episode it really got focused in was very much going for horror movie vibes,
yeah.
And so they deliberately kept the creature kept her hidden in shadows for most of it, so you couldn't get a clear look at it and look at her. So this edit a friend of mine did that kind of brightens things up to make the colors a little more easier to see. But I got so lost in conversation that I was like, wait, let me that I forgot to say anything about the colors.
She's a ginger.
Yeah. Lyra's asking why I decided I didn't do a Xemnas video. It's honestly a combination of reasons, but one of which is basically that like I was basically inspired by like some conversations about Xemnas like way back in. I'm pretty sure it was in Niku's server, like when I around like or like a little, shortly after I first joined there. That basically that regarding like the parallels between his like him being framed as opposite to Sora in Dream Drop Distance as a mirror of Riku and Ansem, and so there's a lot of unexplored, and so there's also a lot of and so I also kind of feel like in general there's been a lot of like unexplored. Or well, there's a lot of like significance to his character, in terms of both Xemnas and Sora's character arcs. That doesn't really get picked up on by the rest of.
Haha, get blinded.
Yeah, doesn't get picked up by the rest of the fandom. But yeah, that is gonna look so funny out of context.
Yeah, look at this thing.
Yeah, but also, but yeah, honestly, I am nothing if not a shameless lover of nerdery and humor. Like literally the entire there is an entire section of my my Lotor video where I'm like, hey, you know how people made fun of the ending of Voltron for how many plot elements feel like they just came straight out of Gurren Lagann? There's deeper parallels where that came from, and that entire section I'm planning on just playing that one Gurren Lagann theme song. Wow. You know, the one that like switches between opera and rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that song. I have it on my phone.
Yeah, debating whether or not to just do an instrumental cover or just the full version, or just get the full or just play the full version of that.
Okay, boss, how does this look?
Fantastic. No notes.
Awesome.
It is great.
Love when I impress.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let my arms rest here.
Yeah.
All right, well I'm done with that. I guess I can just do some doodles.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I figure
let's open the floor for some fan requests.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun idea.
Let me bump up my canvas size a little bit here. Okay, audience, what do you guys want to see? Taking any and all requests. Aqua with the glass slipper, you want to see me draw her? Or are you asking a question about that?
I think he's putting that forward as his first request but uncertain about it, or.
I'll let him clarify. Donald Duck being happy. I can draw Donald. That's not a problem. Hang on, I need a reference photo though.
Yeah. Mind if I turn a lamp on so we're not so blinded?
Go ahead.
You want to do this one or the other one?
I unplugged that a little while ago. Do the one on my nightstand.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's a good picture of his head? There you go. I can draw Aqua too next. She is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. Your brother said he was surprised I haven't talked about the Ludo narrative of Kingdom Hearts if there is any. Oh, I am planning on doing that eventually, and that's one of the topics. That's one of my topics on my video list of things I want to cover. I've just had other stuff, other character and plot and character arcs and themes I felt that I wanted to talk about first as my biggest priority, as my big priorities of these are the ones I feel are most important to talk about. But now that I plan on doing it eventually. I am like I do have it as like one of my backup options for constructing Kingdom Season 4 if I can't come up with if I start to get writer's block with my Vanitas and with my Vanitas script or something stuff or Fairy Tale script. Yeah, your brother said, yeah, the aqua with the glass slipper was his request for art.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I'll do that next. I'm just gonna goof off with this. I'm gonna do something kind of fucked up.
What?
It won't be until the very end, but, you know, you'll see. I quite enjoy drawing the classic Disney characters. They're just so easy to draw. Once you, like, understand their basic shapes.
Rosalie said, oh no, worried, when you're in response to you're gonna do something fucked up.
Don't worry, it's gonna be funny. Maybe.
Yeah. Also, Rosalie's request was doodle a little howler for the anniversary. For the
I can do a little howler.
Yeah, and we should we'll either post the doodles on the do like the doodles as like a post on the channel afterwards, or direct people to wherever you want to direct people to wherever you want to post them.
I might post them on my Instagram maybe.
Sounds like a good idea. Your brother said that your brother personally believes that the glass slipper would fit Aqua perfectly, and he has full evidence to produce if we get to Birth by Sleep. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but also not.
Oh my god.
Sorry, not sorry. Let's actually shrink you down a little bit. You're taking up too much space, Donald. Put you in the corner.
Donald getting a timeout.
Yep. You're going into timeout, Donald. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Raleigh85 said, that's how in response to the I was in World War II story, so Raleigh said, that's how I met my first loves, Jose and Panchito, and nothing else was good about it. Donald, probably.
And nothing else was good about that. They all got deployed into the Navy, despite only one of them being a waterfowl.
Oh yeah, Leary's saying, one day I was listening to music and the song I Need a Hero came on, and I remembered a Discord talk about the Master of Masters singing this song. And you know how in Shrek the fairy godmother puts on a dress before the show? Leary imagined Master of Masters stealing a Keyblade and just changing the details of his coat from silver to gold. Just like Master of Masters in a sparkly version of the Organization 13 of the Organization coat just singing out I need a hero.
I need a hero.
Oh my god, Rosie said baby jail for the duck for his war crimes.
For his many, many war crimes. What kind of war crimes do they do in the Navy? You don't want to know, bro. Show me that slipper. These aren't going to be like super intricate, detailed drawings. This is fuck around hour. This is Kim's sketchbook after dark.
Oh my god, Rivali85 said, there are so many Nazis, Sora, and not enough bullets. And whereas Rosie's like, what happens in war stays in war. and then when you were saying that there's just fucking around hours, they said, good, doodle away.
Oh, good. You can't see her ears. That seems to be some time and effort. I always end up making the heads way too big at first. Humans are hard. Cartoon ducks in sailor uniforms are much easier.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I drew this on the same layer. Fuck!
Oop.
Luckily, we have a solution. I duplicate, and on this layer, I erase Aqua. And then on this layer, I erase Donald.
That's a good idea.
And now they're both here and separate.
That's easier than
And
just
not
copying and
bothered.
pasting the entire thing, than just copying and pasting, than just cutting and
Yeah.
pasting the whole thing. Aqua, Rosalie said in the chat, Aqua, beloved prince.
Prince?
Oh, I think it was a reference to Aqua helping Cinderella down the stairs in Birth by Sleep.
Oh, right.
Right. Oh, Leary has a request. The silliest Roxas and Shion you can do.
Awesome. Silly Billies. The human characters are going to take me a little longer just because they are way more intricate looking. Nomura, I love you, but I hate you.
We might want to hold the. I think I feel like with the request we have, we're probably gonna. These will probably. Well, we'll see how long these requests take. I was just thinking depending on how many on if anyone has any more requests after we get through all the ones we have so far. We may not have time for any others.
Yeah, don't get too excited here, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how does her hair work? Why does she look like Riku? Fuck.
I can't unsee that now. Although, and honestly, I can that considering the fact that she and Riku share abilities in Dream Drop Distance gives him a bunch of her abilities and stuff like that. I can't unsee that. I can't unsee the parallels now.
Somebody should edit her to have silver hair. I wonder how friggin' similar they would look.
I mean, she pretty much already had canonically had silver hair.
That's right, she got Norded.
Pseudo-Norded, because it was just...
I forgot she got Norded.
Yeah, not technically, but, visually
I
at
know,
least.
but that was, my favorite meme that came out of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Fair.
Aqua got Norded?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Leary said, welcome to when I drew her.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand how Nomura draws, period. Bro has an incomprehensible art style.
Okay, I said she got darkness.
Yeah. Darkened. She received temporary depression. Don't worry, she's fine now.
Oh yeah, Rosalie said... Rosalie said, wolf cut, ooh.
Yes, wolf cut moment.
Oh yeah,
This
Leary
is
said...
the Adventure Time version of Aqua.
Rosalie said, getting mixed up a bit of Leary said, I usually use the hairs that appear in the Are you talking about in the Union Cross art style, like where they have like the outfit design, where they have like the outfits like that, like, where they have those? Oh yeah, and welcome to the chat, Violet Rain. Violet Rain said Nimura's art style is super sharp, which works out great because he keeps designing people with spiky hair.
Yeah, he likes the spikes.
Yeah, he likes spiky.
I do think it's funny though that Sora's hair has been progressively like tilting downward over the years.
Oh yeah, I saw that one meme of it being like, oh, it's like cat ears going from cat ears like going from like pointing up to like pointing to the side.
Yeah. He's got the airplane ears.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Lyria was talking about the mobile games art style because Aqua gets a cameo in Dark Road.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, one of the flash forwards to Xehanort as an adult they have is like Xehanort's POV of him bringing Event to Land of Departure.
And then suddenly, Aqua was a mother.
Honestly, considering the that female characters are expected to be in that parental role and treated as like, oh, they're the mom of the group, like even as a joke is like one of them is like the theme of like her segment of the Women of Kingdom Hearts of Kingdom Hearts video script I wrote.
Oh, cool, great.
So pretty relevant.
Yeah.
But honestly, really, like, but mainly it's because, like, in terms of, like, in practice, Aqua in Birth by Sleep is basically that one song from Encanto. You know, the pressure like a grip, like all that go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Aqua in Birth by Sleep in a nutshell.
Don't send her to the Encanto world.
Yeah, Rosalie said mom friend, but like not a good thing, but not as a good thing.
Mom friend, but she's also full of trauma and doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah. Or assigned mom friend at birth, or assigned mom friend at
Adoption.
Yes, assigned mom friend at adoption. Oh yeah, yeah, that'd be interesting to see. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see like how Kairi gets along with the other characters. Because Lyria was saying like, you know, hoping to see some friction early on in like Terra and Kairi's interactions, like post Melody of Memory, because of the fact that Xehanort, because like all of Xehanort stuff, all of her Xehanort with related trauma was like stuff that Xehanort did to her while he was in Terra's body. So that's good.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be fucked up.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. Aqua wondering how you're even supposed to wear these shoes. Alright, I think I have an idea for the Roxas and Shion one.
Yeah, and then we'll save the Howler one for last.
Okay,
or for after that one.
Where is that meme, frick? This one! Except it's Axel. I'm gonna do Axel, and then there's Shion and Roxas.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
You guys are probably gonna recognize this meme immediately. So, have fun, I guess.
Yeah, I've seen that meme before, so I think and I think people have even done it with that trio too.
Nice.
But with different combinations, though. Or just one, or just like Axel and just one of them, maybe.
Yeah. I always liked Axel in a Big Brother role.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone knows what memes knows the meme.
I think as soon as you see the guy holding his hand out, you're like, yeah.
And Rosalie said, Big Bro Axel, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like we'll finally, but I feel like at the rate we're going, we'll probably be done with Kingdom Hearts 2 by hopefully by this time next year, hopefully. Like, because like at least in terms of like, I feel like if we're gonna be, we'll be starting Kingdom Hearts 2 in like early November, early November, maybe late October, depending on how quickly we get through Riku's side of Chain of Memories. I feel like Roxas's prologue will probably be spending like the rest of the year on Roxas's prologue, probably.
Damn, okay.
Or at least in terms of like, because I feel like it'll at least take us like 2 or 3 sessions probably. So at least like by like end of December, it'll be like end of December by the time we get. It'll be like mid or late December by the time we by the time we start Sora, but then depending on how quickly Kingdom Hearts 2, they probably in terms of like story. I'm trying to think of how. I don't know. I'm just trying to guesstimate. Like, okay, we got through all of in a year we got through all of Kingdom Hearts 1 and like 3 and like 2 and 3/4 and 2/3 of Chain of Memories. But also at the same time, because the gameplay for Kingdom Hearts 2 feels faster than playing Kingdom Hearts 2 always feels faster than Kingdom Hearts 1 for me somehow. So that's like, even though like it has more Disney worlds to go through and more and they do more story stuff, it kind of it doesn't feel as long as it technically is. So I guess we'll wait and see. But I figure worst case, I feel like at the end, but at the very least, worst case, it'll take like a year to get through KH.
Okay, now, Roxas is my favorite character, but his hair is my least favorite to draw.
Understandable.
Like, what is this fucking ice cream swirl it does in the middle?
Honestly, I agree. I hated drawing whenever I tried drawing Roxas's hair as a kid, I hated it too.
However, ironically, I think it looks pretty okay right now. Simplifying it down, I think, definitely helps.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I remember. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Leary. I remember Leary was mentioning the KH2 novels for book club in Niku's Discord. They got to the KH2 novel and the part where there was a passage where Saix seriously wounds Axel before he shows up to help Sora at the end and before his death. Mm-hmm. And so in the manga does something similar, and so it's definitely. Yeah, and I was definitely aware of that, and so it's like both of them have that. This one it does, and so it's very interesting that and so Lear was saying it's very curious how both of that both the manga and anime and both manga and novel have this when it doesn't happen in the game.
Guys, this might be the best thing I've ever drawn. I need a better close-up of her face. There we go. No, that's so fucking tiny. Why is that picture so small?
Yeah, Rosalie. I saw Rosalie. I'm gonna try and at least spectate on book club this weekend just for that, just to see how book club handles that scene.
Shion's not angry. She's just happy to be here.
Yep. She's just happy to be alive.
Yep. Not a thought in that little head.
Ironic, considering she was really the one, especially considering that in 358 Days, she's really the one who's kind of actually like thinking, who's kind of like being like proactive and contemplating her place in the universe, and Roxas is just like coasting through life in the organization. Yep. He's just like, I don't know, man. I got work. Yeah. He's like,
Shion, they don't pay me enough to get existential about my existence.
Honestly, I'm tempted to do a video on like Like, 'cause I'm already talking about, like, I'm already planning on doing a video about, like, how Organization 13 basically is treated like a cult, pretty much, in terms of how the character, in terms of, like, the way it affects characters, but also the fact, but I'm also thinking of doing, like, how it's literally just, like, this is what having a job is like.
Yeah. This is corporate America. You clock in, you clock out, you steal people's hearts.
Sykes is the middle manager.
Yeah. The one that's just breathing down your neck all the time.
Yeah.
Is Roxas a dumb blonde stereotype?
Honestly...
Bro's like, I don't think.
Depends on which part of the fandom you ask.
Yeah.
Like, there's some parts of the fandom that take that do that because they're like, oh, hey, he's not even a year old. He's a baby. He has no concept. He doesn't have Sora's memory, so he has no concept of how the world functions.
He is baby. He is full of rage.
Yeah. And the other ones are like, oh, he's the angry one, so he's more world-weary and jaded and knowledgeable than Sora.
Porque not loves does. Why can't he be angry and a baby? Alright, now we're gonna do a little howler. I have to open up your character model. Hang on.
Referencing your own work.
Yep. I don't remember how I made this shit. This was years ago.
Yeah. And you did a really good job with it.
Thank you. I quite like how it turned out as well. I'll admit, when you said you wanted a purple mask and a blue hood, I was like, I don't know, man, that doesn't sound like a cohesive color scheme.
Yeah, but you did a good job with it. And honestly, I feel like with me branching out into Kingdom Hearts and out to do the Voltron videos, I feel like it's kind of fitting because the logo for my videos is blue. For my Kingdom Hearts videos is the blue Kingdom Hearts heart, and then the logo for my Voltron videos is gonna be like the chest symbol of the Paladins in purple.
Ah, I see.
So I feel like having the two bit together kind of like that, because both of those were my big inspirations for like story analysis. So I feel like it's a little fitting to have the colors for both of those logos reflected for both of those logos and franchises that I associate with both of those logos and franchises is linked to my avatar. And also, of course, like purple for red, the purple because Red Rising, Violet.
Yes.
I'm gonna rehydrate real quick. Since you've been drawing the whole time, I remember we asked this at last year's anniversary stream. But what would you say? But what do you think is like the thumbnail that you're most proud of from like an art standpoint?
Ooh, that's really hard. Hang on, let me finish one last thing. I'm gonna find something real quick.
That I know. I see what you're doing.
No, you don't. I forget how to do this.
Yeah, Leary said the little howler is very adorable.
Where's the pace?
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna do some quick Photoshop editing. Let's see, thumbnail that I'm most proud of. I might have to go through my image files and take another look. I do remember really liking how the, what the fuck was the title for that? The Kingdom...
Which one?
The Crystilla, whatever.
Oh, Fabula Kingdom Crystallis.
Yeah, I was pretty proud of that one.
Yeah, that was a very fun video to do, and I'm glad you're able to get that you did a really good job with the thumbnail.
Yeah. He had to be accurately labeled. Alright, let me look at my image files again. Let's see. Extra large. I really like This Is the Real Life. That one I think turned out looking really good.
Yeah, that was very fun.
The Maleficent one was fun.
Yeah.
I think in terms of like pure technical ability, it's kind of a tie between the first one with Sora in a Dress and the Almighty Author. I think both of those, I did a lot of detail work on those ones.
Yeah, there was a lot of you managed to put in a lot of detail on those, and thank you again for.
We actually still have Sora in a Dress singled out on its own.
Yeah, because we were gonna,
we can make stickers or something with that.
Because I didn't really initially, because I didn't want to monetize. I initially didn't plan on monetizing the channel because I want to do this as just for fun. But then the 2023 job hunting was getting to me, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I need money, and the job, and nowhere and everywhere I apply keeps rejecting me.
Huge nerd just means you know what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly.
And then.
There's our little doodle pile for today.
Yeah.
We still got a little more time. I can take one more request. First come, first serve. Whoever puts the next thing in chat, that's what we'll do. It's gonna be simple though. I only got 20 minutes.
Yeah, and if no one thinks it's something, I will. Oh, your brother had a good thing.
Howler's Keyblade. Oh, you just had to give me something difficult, you fuck. Okay, that's difficult because Keyblades can come with so much variety.
Yeah.
There's a big fucking chart of the ones from the first game, I think.
Yeah, that's the first one, yeah.
Okay, what theme would it have?
I mean, I'm thinking like combination of wolf with of the wolf. I would say like kind of going from like the aesthetic of the foretellers with the wolf with a wolf, and maybe because the foretellers had like elemental stuff, so maybe I would say lightning's already been taken by Gula. Ased was earth. Ava was wind. Envy was plants. Ira kind of had the metal thing going on. So I would say something like probably like similar to like I would say something similar to Ira's Keyblade with a wolf aesthetic.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, like maybe something with a little more geometric kind of techy.
Okay.
As opposed to like the raw jagged edges of the like kind of like I'm kind of envisioning now a cross between that and the digital Keyblade that Data Sora has in Recoded, and mixed with a mixture of like the Tron World Keyblades in.
That looks like it's made out of Legos.
Yeah, so actually, nah, that's a little too geometric.
Yeah, it looks like a Minecraft Keyblade.
Yeah, no, that's So that was that. Look up the dual disc and photon debugger Keyblades, or just put Tron Keyblades. But yeah,
this thing?
Yeah, something more along those lines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like kind of a cross between that and the like basically like the foreteller, like kind of like the animal motifs of the foreteller type setup of the foretellers, but with like the digital aspect of the Tron Keyblades.
Okay, got it.
Oh yeah, Rosalie said lore creation for the anniversary.
Woo! He's getting a Keyblade, everybody. How three-dimensional is that anyway? That's pretty three-dimensional.
Yeah, no, three-dimensional not needed for the duo pile. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Tron, I'm really cautiously excited.
Hey, he's got the eye on the end of his Keyblade. I never saw that before.
Yeah, all the foretellers have the master's eye on the keychain.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, like I was saying, because the Tron Keyblades got me thinking about it. I'm really cautiously optimistic about the new Tron movie coming out this October.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, like, I'm still bitter about Tron Uprising being canceled because I really love that show, and that was a huge influence on my desire to go into animation in college.
Yeah.
But I will forever be bitter until Disney decides to uncancel it. But the fact that we're still getting a sequel to, the trailers have me at least curious to see what direction they go in. And hoping they somehow manage to tie up loose ends from Tron Legacy.
Mm.
Because it kind of makes me want. Because the trailers make it very ambiguous where this takes place and how far after Legacy this takes place.
Mm-hmm.
And I really do not like the fact that the Tron's fate was left hanging. Sleep well, Leary. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, Rosalie, I too want more Tron in Kingdom Hearts. Like, I really especially want Kingdom Hearts to follow up on, like, the Dream Drop Distance cliffhanger with Tron that they left Tron on. Like, and especially because the fact that it's kind of an interesting contrast with Dream Drop Distance, where it's like. Because it's like, oh yeah, nobody can totally. Where it's like, oh, Sora and Roxas are different people in different hearts because they are different people. They don't have the same hearts. They're different. And Recoded's like, oh, Data Sora is not the same person as Sora. But then Sora treats Rin's look like Tron in the grid, which is explicitly like a different Tron than the one in Space Paranoids, as the same person. And I feel like there's a lot of meta thing about that because thing about that and how for some. And the perspective of at what point does a character become in a sequel or reboot or remake just become a completely different character from the original, from the one that you're familiar with. So I feel like there's some interesting things to say that I've been tempted to make a video about, but I just have never been able to properly articulate a thesis or anything for it. Or other examples to talk about besides Tron. Yeah, but speaking of movies, I'm planning on. I think this weekend I'm gonna try and go see The Bad Guys 2 now that it's finally out. Out because and definitely gonna say if I can drag the rest of our roommates to it with me. Violetta Rain said I have so many thoughts about Data Sora and Coded in general. I love that game. Yeah, there's a lot of layers to Data Sora and Coded, both on their own and in terms of their contributions to the themes of the series. And it's really disappointing that a lot of people just do not give it credit because they're like, oh, it's just recreating all the same stuff from Kingdom Hearts 1. And it's like there's a purpose to it. Like there's no. There's no thought to why are they making this this choice? What is the reason behind this? And it's like a lot of people just act like, oh, if it doesn't advance what they see as the main plot, then it's completely irrelevant. And it's like every Kingdom Hearts game contributes something to the series in some way. Whether it's themes or character or setting up future plot threads or filling in important context about the characters and why they act and why they make the choices the way they do in other games. But I'm also tempted to go see the new Superman movie as well. I'm not much of a Superman fan myself personally, but it's been getting a lot of good reviews, and so I want to support the movie.
I don't know what your charm would be.
Maybe a book.
Yeah, sure.
The binder has the keychain.
The binder, yeah, the fucking binder. Oh, fuck, how do I draw a binder as a keychain? I'll put the Kingdom Hearts crown on it.
That's a great idea.
Okay, there you go.
Yay!
There's your Keyblade handler.
Thank you. Thank you.
Black. There we go.
Yay!
All right. I think that's a good spot to end it.
Yeah. Yeah. Any last questions anyone wants to ask us before we sign off for the night?
Oh shoot, did I delete Huge Nerd by accident? No, there it is.
Okay.
I put it on the same layer as that.
I'm
just gonna erase the sketch. There. Huge Nerd.
Yeah. That was... Yeah.
Yeah, the binder gets some recognition.
Yeah, the binder gets some recognition. One of these days I'm gonna have to be like, I'm gonna have to like, because I already shared in Niku's server once back before I started updating stuff. But I'll have to like do like a PDF file with like the updated binder, just with all of my gaming notes and stuff like that.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Rosalie said huge nerd reveal.
Huge nerd reveal.
Yeah.
Like you didn't already know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, thank you all. Thank you everyone for coming. It was great celebrating the 4th anniversary of my channel with you all, and I'm looking forward to many more years to come. Because Kingdom Hearts is one of those stories where no matter how many times we think we found everything there is to find, we always keep finding more. So I doubt I will ever run. So it's going to be a long while before I ever start to run out of stuff to talk about.
Yep, so if you guys want to see more, remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Yep,
and be sure to check out on the Saturdays where we're not doing Kingdom Hearts streams. Kim and her brother do Okami streams.
Yep.
And then of course linked in the description is Kim's Patreon, Instagram, and of course the link to her webcomic.
Hell yeah. Come support me, read the webcomic. It's really good, I promise you'll like it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you all for coming, and thank you all for your support all these years.